Welcome back to FilmBook Review. Today we're reviewing the 2025 New York Film Festival film Duse, directed by Pietro Marcello, starring Valeria Bruni Tedeschi, Fausto Russo Alesi, Fanni Wrochna, Noémie Merlant, and Noémie Lvovsky. This is a Duse movie review and there will be spoilers. Let's get into it. Pietro Marcello's sweeping and incredibly rich film Duse stars Valeria Bruni Tedeschi in a role she was born to play, actress Eleonora Duse. This was a woman whose life was dedicated to her craft, and even illness could not stand in the way of stopping her from doing what she felt was her responsibility to the world: act. This is a movie that spans years and zeroes in on a woman who had many debts at one point and who wasn't freed from her personal desires until her very last breath. It's a role that many actresses could try to play, but only a few could strike the bullseye. And Tedeschi is probably the only artist who could capably make this role come to life on screen as vividly as she does here. Marcello employs a mix of real-life and mostly fictional footage here, and the result is a film that is grand in scope even if it is painful to watch at times due to the way Duse becomes consumed by her craft, which eventually dictated the life she led. Opening with a dire feeling of the after-effects of World War I and moving on to Duse's grand artistic endeavors, Marcello directs the picture with genuine precision that makes the picture play like a woman's life story, punctuated by moments of joy that come through art, and in grand theatrical accomplishments. Driven by the appreciation of the work of Ibsen, Duse carries on at great lengths through many ups and downs and achieves significant reversals of financial success in both positive and negative situations. Gabriella D'Annunzio found Duse to be a muse, and the artist that Duse was inspired Gabriella in compelling ways that brings him together with Duse both professionally and personally, with both positive and negative outcomes. The depiction of the bond between these two characters is especially powerfully constructed and mesmerizing to watch, and watching the scenes together between the two performers is like being immersed in a great tapestry of artistry, combined with a level of highly measurable passion that is created on screen by both performers. There are highs and lows in Duse's life, and one of them involves the relationship between the legend that Duse becomes and her long-suffering daughter Enrichetta, who later in the film watches as her mother has become obsessed with her family and her art in such a way that the actress that Duse is cannot tell the difference between reality and fiction as she acts out Pinocchio for her grandchildren in a non-pleasurable and obsessive way. This is one of the most powerful scenes in the film. Fanny Wrochna is certainly well cast as Desiree von Wertheimstein, who supports what Duse does, while Noémie Lvovsky all but steals the film as Sarah Bernhardt. Lvovsky delivers lines with aplomb and comes into the storyline as a minor player in the action for a brief duration of the film that offers audiences some moments to absorb the film's complexity with the great acting that is on hand in Duse. The icing on the cake is Edoardo Sorgente's role as Giacomo Rossetti Dubois, whose interactions with Duse lead to work that ultimately goes largely unrecognized in the grand scheme of things. Vincenzo Pirotta is also memorable in the role of Benito Mussolini, who plays a part of the action that keeps things interesting in the latter part of the film. Centering in on the interaction between real life and art, and the financial ups and downs of being a true artist, Duse is a fascinating but heavy film. This film bypasses many of the joys of Duse's life to focus on the sorrows, and though there are moments of happiness, they are fleeting in an ever-changing world where the one constant is Duse's ability to find the one thing that keeps her alive and unafraid of death: performing. The performances are all so good in Duse. They will make viewers get through the fact that the picture is a bit somber in tone, and occasionally a hard watch at times. There is genuine passion to be found in the lead performance by Valeria Bruni Tedeschi, which is full of undeniable pains and passions that drive her character over the edge at times, and she also obtains a measurable amount of peace within her life at other times as well, thanks to the driving force that dictates her life, her talent. Duse is the story of a woman who lived a strong and sorrowful life. She could have gone on living longer if she wasn't restricted by the physical limitations life throws at human beings, which become obstacles to achieving total happiness. This is a powerful film, and one that has a lot of emotions, some of which are misdirected by the characters at hand due to the formidable situations that arise over the course of the picture. It's a strong rendered story of the inability to overcome life's limits on what we can achieve, and a tale of perseverance and the lengths that one woman will go to do what she loves, in sickness and in health. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Duse movie review. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Drop a comment below. If you enjoyed this review, hit like and subscribe to the channel. For the latest movie and TV news, sign up for our daily newsletter or download the FilmBook Android app for instant alerts. Links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and you could check out one of these reviews next.